Titancraft. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 20 of Titancraft, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. If you'd like to join this amazing community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. I'll have a link in the description below for that if you want to see spoilers and stuff like that. You know, shenanigans, all kinds of stuff happens to me when I'm streaming. But anyways, what are we doing this episode? We're going to start the grand entrance over here. Yeah, I've got it designed. I've done it to myself again. It's really going to be difficult to build. We're going to have pillars that go all the way to the ground, so we're going to finally connect this thing to the ground. In this episode, yeah, that's going to take a lot of materials. Maybe not all the way to the ground, but pretty close. We're going to leave it to where we can move it down if we need to, and if we go, sorry, something made me laugh, and I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Something about going to the ground. Yeah. I don't know if we'll go all the way to the ground, but we'll see. This thing extends out pretty far, which I needed it to. We're not going to get into the statue well, not the legit statue, but we do Caable statues all over the server. We are going to be doing one of those today. But that's a silly statue. I'm talking about a real statue here. I don't even know how I'm going to start this, because it goes way out here. Well, it doesn't go way out there, but it's probably going to extend out there further than I think it does. And the snow is going to be an issue, like being in the snow biome. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to let it snow when I get the top of it in, and just kind of see where the snow is, and maybe we'll just put string on it. I don't know. I want to put string way up in the air so I don't see it as much. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is build like the outline of this thing, and let you guys see how far extended out this is gonna be. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this yet, but I'll figure something out, and when I have something built or some progress made, I'll just kind of bring you guys back to show you, I guess. I think that's the best way to do this. Alright guys, we're back, and I got the upper part of the bridge built, so at least I can run around here safely. I still got to add a bunch of lights up here so we can get rid of the torches. Every place where you see a dirt is going to be a redstone lamp eventually. These are just going to be lit up all the time. But the redstone lamps, I have to run a redstone line underneath this part of the build all the way down, and I think I'm gonna bring it in from two different sides. I'll bring it in I'm gonna bring it in on this side on both sides, if that makes sense. Like over here and then on the entrance over there, and just have it run down to the middle instead of having to try to bring it over across in the middle through between where the legs are going to be, because they're going to be built all the way down to the ground almost. I don't think I'm gonna build them all the way to the ground, but pretty close, because we are going to bring the mountain up a little bit. And some of the legs that we built on the side here, like where you see sea lanterns, is pretty much where you're going to see a leg. You have the square sea lanterns where they're marking the. I don't know if you guys can see this on the video or not. Let's just go up here real quick. Anywhere you see a sea lantern off to the side, not these. These are marking the braziers. So we got to do two over here, on this side, two over there. We've got two more of the small ones over there, and then a big one in the middle. And that I just think it's going to look good like that. So, like with the bigger brazier, like anywhere the trapdoor is covering the sea lantern here, this is just for me to kind of mark it. I might end up getting rid of this. I don't like this trapdoor on the floor here for some reason, and I just don't like it. But for now, it's going to stay, because underneath it's showing me where I need to start building the legs. And the legs, I need to build the first leg top down, so I know where the bottom of the leg is going to be, so I can just kind of mark it, and then I can build bottom up, and it's going to be a lot easier. That way, because building top down is a pain in the butt. I don't know if any of you guys have done that before, but building top down is a pain. Building bottom up is a lot easier, because you have something to jump on, and you don't have to make platforms everywhere. But anyways, I digress. Like I said, anywhere you see a dirt, there's going to be a redstone lamp. And then another thing too, over here, then we're not going to do that in this episode. But we're going to make a staircase that goes all the way down. And I'm not sure exactly, because I need to build it top down again, and instead of bottom up. So I'm just probably going to make I'll probably put a water source right here, and just use dirt and keep the water source flowing. That way until we get all the way down. It's going to be a pain in the butt. But I think that's going to be the easiest way to do it. But anyways, that's like I said, that's not this episode. It's later. Because every 10 to 15 stairs, I'm going to add a spot for braziers and put fake flames again. And what we're going to do with these braziers too is we're going to put crystals on top of the braziers as well with the fake flames. So the crystal will be further up in the air. Because like I said, I want to add those crystals everywhere around the base. And we've been doing pretty good at adding them in different places, I think. But I think this will be a really good idea. And I think this is going to look good. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get... I think the next step is going to be to get the legs in. I just need to get that part done. We got to get the legs, and I'll probably have like a dirt platform underneath here because this thing is going to be thicker, and I have to build it from underneath. So we're going to have our first big platform of the season. Usually the first of 3 or 4 I usually do each season. So a lot of dirt going to get used, and I got to farm up a bunch of dark oak. I've been down there farming it. But anyways, that's what we're doing now. Oh, look. Oh, Eliza came over to troll because she saw us recording. That's the reason why I don't like hitting that record tab, so people don't know. Oh, it's not Eliza. I don't know who it is. But anyways, getting these legs in has taken a lot longer than I thought it would. I think it's taken me a couple days to get all this in. But these legs are done finally, though. It's like each one of these took me about a half an hour to build. Just because there's so many different pieces and parts to it. I might have overdone the quality, the detail of it, but you know what, it's done. I got the little dirt path in that was actually surprisingly relaxing to put in. Usually those drive me nuts, putting the dirt in. It's just so I can work underneath it. And the next thing I got to do is get all the braziers in, and I'm pretty much probably going to have it just about done by the next time I show you guys. And we'll get the redstone in, and the little thing, the thing that goes underneath it is like 3 or 4 blocks wide or thick, and then these are gonna have, we're gonna do the same thing on the ends here that we've done all around the base, like these little end caps here, like this. Not these specifically because these are actually a little longer than they're supposed to be, but like these up here, I just copy these and they're gonna go on the inside on these two in here. Let's see if I can land on this thing. I'm having trouble landing on stuff today. But yeah, those two will go up in there, and then the other ones will just kind of have their own little thing. And you guys will see it eventually. Well, eventually, in a couple seconds probably by the time, if I ever get done talking here, But I pretty much want to get, I'm going to get a lot more built. This is going to be almost done by the next time I show you. Probably the only thing that will be left will be the fake flames and the crystals. I might go over the fake flames with you guys again, just real quick. But we'll see, because I still need to get to a statue at some point. So, yeah. Let me just work some more here. Guys, this is starting to come together, and I'm really happy with the way this thing looks so far. You have to imagine the floor down here. I haven't been able to do anything down here yet. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do yet. Some of this actually might come out the more I'm looking at it. It just depends on how big the statue is that I'm going to be able to put inside of here. Or I don't know if it's going to be a statue. I'm kind of maybe backpedaling on that. I'm going to try. I still have to. I'm still going to give a shot on designing something. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but we'll put some kind of thing in the middle here. It's not going to just be open. You know what? Let's fly around real quick. I'm getting ready to do some fake flames here, so I thought I'd do one with you guys. But yeah, I really like the way this thing looks. Like, I really like the shape of it. It's not exactly a perfect circle, and I didn't kind of want it to be a perfect circle, but I wanted it to be circular in shape. If that makes sense. I know I repeated the same word about 20 times just to make myself sound smart, but I don't know. But anyways, I got the sides in, and these things all light up now. I got all the redstone in underneath. We'll go down and take a look at that here in a second. Ooh. We'll see the lights come on here, pop on here in a second. Let's go ahead and get the fake flame going while we wait for this. I think that's a good way to go. And the fake flame will be on each one of these. I've got to get the string up too eventually. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but it will be done. It will be done. I'm not sold on these things yet either. These little half slabs here, but maybe we'll leave them for now. I can always build around it like this. And then let's just throw one more. I wanted that to be what? Not a glass pane. We'll get to the glass panes here in a second. But this will work. I And just kind of make some shapes here. And be careful, because you don't want it to connect like right there. Typically, I don't know if I'm going to keep that yet or not, but we'll see. I'm just going to throw in the different colors here. Pretty much is all this is. This doesn't take too long to do, as you can see. I mean, we're already halfway around it on the hardest part on the bottom here. Hey, phone, shut up! I'm trying to do stuff. See, like right there, gotta be careful about that. I do not want that to connect there, so what we'll do... Oops, that's a lot of cyan right there. But I'm kind of trying to mimic the soul fires, is what I'm trying to do. Whether that works or not, you guys can judge that. But I'm happy enough with it, so... Oops, that was supposed to be over there. That is one thing about these glass panes. There's such a small area to kind of try to place these and try to make them look good. If you like to actually place the block, I mean. But it's not too bad. I'm just having these go straight up. I'm not trying to put a like a area where it's like the flame is blowing off to one side. Because if I did it here, I'd have to do it everywhere on the base, like all the fake flames that I have to do here. And we've already done quite a bit of, quite a few of them. Now, am I okay with that? I think I am okay with that. Oh, we're going to see the lights come on here in a second. It should pop on any second now, as soon as it turns night. I'm trying to sit here and wait for it because it's going to be... Yeah. Let's go. As soon as I start placing, they're gonna pop on because it goes quick. I have some of these disconnected here. I'm trying to do a little bit of them all. I'll do a little bit of everything here at once, and it's gonna backfire on me. Come on, nighttime. I think it does turn like almost night before these things will pop on. The daylight sensor is, I'll show you where the daylight sensor is. I think it's in a pretty good place to not be noticed. Come on, don't make me look foolish. There we go. There they go. It's quick. I might add a delay so they pop on a little slower. I'll have to maybe. It's a thought. I think that could be, pretty cool. But as for this, it's almost done here. That's supposed to go like that now. Let's take a look at this one here. Oh, one thing we need to do too is add some end rods to this. Because I do want this to be really bright. Because, I mean, it is fire. Let's do that. Yeah, why not? That would come over the top like this. Because I got a project in the next episode. Woo! There's gonna be a lot of glass work, and it's for a statue, and it's not even me. But that's I've already got it designed, and I'm ready to. I'm excited. I'm getting like excited to do this statue. You guys will understand. I'm doing 3 statues in the next episode. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that, actually. I'm really happy with that. So what I'm going to do is get all the flames in. That one's going to be a bigger flame right there. Get all the flames in. I might even get the flames in over on the water side, too. If I do, I'll show you. No, not a big deal. But, yeah. The only thing that I'm really upset with is the snow. Like, this just had to be over, like, part of it had to be over a snow biome. But we'll fix that eventually. It's just going to take a lot. But so what I'm going to do is get the rest of the flames and the crystals in. And when I come back, I'll just show you guys this finished product over here. Alright guys, we're back and we are done with the little entrance bridge thingy here. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's a bridge in a way, isn't it? Anyways, you can kind of see what's going on. Got the fake flames in, the big flake, all of them in, and All the crystals are in as well. It's hard to get a good vantage point of all this without flying around. But yeah, it's all in for what we're going to do in this episode anyways. I did tell you I was going to show you the redstone underneath, so let's go fly around and look at that. Maybe we can get a good... We can see this pretty well up here. But anyways, let's go take a look at the redstone. The daylight sensor is kind of over there where you see the birch planks kind of go over there. Comes over there, inverts the signal so we can get the way we need it to be. So the lights are off during the day. And then like I said, I'm just gonna make this one centered bus line because we have to take this off in a lot of different directions here eventually. I'll show you where the daylight sensor is here in a second, if I can remember where it is. It's so well hidden, even I forget where it is sometimes. But it's the same on both sides here, pretty much. There might be a couple blocks that are different, but you can see there's a redstone torch on the plank behind this plank right here. I'm not gonna break it. You know I can't do this, so and show you guys. See, there's a redstone torch this way, and then there's a block and another redstone torch right there. But yeah, it's the same way on every single circuit. I think there's a faster way to do that, but I don't know. I don't know it. But anyways, yeah, it just goes all the way down on one side here. That is, this area right here is underneath the two braziers that are on this side. I'm not sure if it's north or south here. On the south side, okay. And then down here is the center area. Not here. This is just, yeah. Did you guys know you can't take redstone, like you can't move the redstone down off of sea lanterns? You have to put a block there? I did not know that. I found that out fast. I was like, why is the redstone section traveling? And then it goes back to, this is over at the entrance area where we're underneath the big brazier right now. And this is just on one side. And I have to do it on both sides. So it's the exact same on the other side. So yeah. But anyways, let's get out of here. It's so hard to get around in here. But I did design it with like 2 or 3 blocks in here. So I could get around in here in case I needed to come back in here again. Oh, I shouldn't need to. As long as it all works, I should be fine. Ooh. There we go. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with the way this turned out. There's a couple things I wish I could have done differently. Like instead of just having a straight bridge like across, I wish I could have put arches in it a little bit. I can't really see it from over here. But I just ended up not doing it just because it was going to be a nightmare to design, because the way that I designed these pillars, the legs down here, I would love to have an arch in there like that. But that's something I can always add later too. I can always change this up a little bit and add an arch in there if I want to. If we have time, maybe. I still have a lot of plans for this season, so oops, get that out of there. Doesn't need to be there. But oh yeah, the daylight sensor. I'll show you where the daylight sensor is right over here. It's on this little stretch of grass. I think it's underneath a bush. I think it's underneath this one. Yeah, there it is. You can see it down there. So I'm just going to leave it open like that. I don't think you're not going to notice it if you're not looking for it. So I think it's really well hidden. So I was worried. I was trying to figure out where I was going to put that daylight sensor. And I'm like, that's going to work out perfectly. But anyways, anywho, that's going to be it for over at the base. Now, I'm not sure what statue I'm making yet, but I'm going to figure it out real quick. And once I do, I'll take you guys over there. Oh, also I still got to put the string up to get rid of the snow. We'll do that eventually. That'll be a process. But anyways, yeah, let's go figure out the statue. All right, guys, and we're back over. Well, I guess we're not back over. We're over at Irma K and Austin's base. Sorry, I was like, my brain just went blah for a second. But we're gonna fit a Caable statue in here somehow because she wants it in here, and I think the best place to do it is probably right in here in this area. Now I have a couple designs for the arms I have in mind, and I don't know which ones I'll be able to use. I might have to use one design on one side. I was saying I want to put the arms like in a jumping motion, like if they're off to the side a little bit, and you'll see what I mean. Hopefully, the only thing I can really do is just get to building this thing, and hopefully it comes out the way I want it to. If not, you know, I have other ideas too. But I wanted to make it look like he's jumping and coming back down, and I'm gonna have the hair flowing and everything. I think that will be really good. But I think I'm just gonna build it pretty much as quick as I can. Shouldn't take too long because it's not too complicated really, except for the hair. The hair is a little weird, but not really weird, just tough because it's gonna be hard to build. But yeah, like I said, I'll just build it, and once I have it done, I'll bring you guys back and just show you real quick. I think that's the best way to do it. All right, the Caable statue is in. We got to do a couple more blocks here. But I try. You can see the torches up there. I try to hide some torches in the hair to light it up on the ceiling. One of the arms almost worked out perfectly. If I would have set it back one more, it would have been a little better. But it looks like I'm holding on to the wood there as I'm jumping up and down, and that's what I'm supposed to look like. I'm jumping down, but it kind of looks like I'm just sitting. So I don't know. But I wanted to have fun with the hair. I had different plans for the hair, but the ceiling got a little close. So yeah. Let's get these blocks in at least. Let's see, 4. Yep, right there. And then, oh, you got to be kidding me. When you don't pay attention, don't fall down. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Wait, 1, 2. Dang it, it's too low. What is going on with me right now? Anita's got me distracted right now, is what it is. I'll tell you another thing too. I'd like to get it a little brighter. I need a solution to this. Is the problem that I have. I need a way to light things or make it spawn proof without wrecking the look. I've used buttons before, but I'm not really happy with using buttons. But anyways, if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. That's what I'm begging you for. Oh, dang it, fell all the way down. But anyways, oh gosh, so hard to take off on the slime. I'm pretty happy with this statue, honestly. The hair's a little funky, but I wanted to make it look like... at first I was going to make it look like the hair like I was falling, but I can't because we don't have enough room. So then I tried to make it look like I hit my head on the ceiling. It's kind of what I looked through. Oh, Anita. But it looks like I tried to hit my head on the ceiling is what I was trying to go for there. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Okay, yep, Zeus Caable is back. It's after Christmas. It's no longer Christmas. It's time to get rid of the Christmas stuff. Thank goodness. But anyways, guys, you all have a good day or night. Bye.